All right, today we're going to do a walkthrough on the Yakima Q Tower. It's their most common rack system, base rack system that'll work on most every sedan with a naked roof. This will fit in four-door sedans, hatchbacks, minivans that don't have factory racks, or pickup trucks that also don't have factory racks. Yakima Q Tower will allow you to lock your rack to your vehicle for added security of the rack on your roof, as well as added security for the items you're carrying on your roof, allowing you to then lock them to the roof. It'll operate with one of four bars: 48-inch, 58-inch, 66-inch, and 78-inch. Some vehicles have minimum requirements, so you may not be able to use a 48-inch bar on some wider vehicles that will only accommodate 58. But you can always go up. So you can get as wide a bar spread on any car as you want. The Yakima Q Tower is designed to be a universal rack for all sedans and minivans and such vehicles with naked roofs. If you decide to replace your vehicle down the road, most likely you will be able to carry this rack over to the next vehicle, so long as you buy a similar vehicle, say a sedan to a sedan, simply purchasing new Q clips. The Q clips are specific to the vehicle and the year model, so there is one clip that will fit your car and one clip only. As you can see by this wall, there are 132 different clips from Yakima currently. Each one of these works with certain vehicles and certain vehicles only. They are specific to some of them just one vehicle, others may have multiple vehicles that they work with, but your vehicle is only going to work with one of these clips. Right now we're going to open up the box, see what comes with the Yakima Q Tower, and go through how to assemble it and how you're going to get started to fit it on your vehicle. We're going to find 4 towers, a bag of hardware, and a nice bit of directions. This is your Q Tower hardware bag. Inside of it you're going to find 4 end caps for the ends of the bars once it's installed, 4 Z clips, which are these little stainless steel clips on the bottom here, 4 lock core housings, 1 Taylor's tape, and an Allen key. All right, the first thing you're going to want to do with your Q Tower is install it onto a bar. There's 2 steps in installing this tower onto this bar. First step is to pull the tower back by its wings here, and you can simply pinch it and it will reveal to you a screw just behind this wing, an Allen screw. Your Allen key, which is in the hardware bag, will insert directly into that Allen screw and allow you to loosen the housing inside of this tower here so that you can slide the bar through. It comes completely tightened down, so you have to loosen it quite a bit to start out. Once everything's been loosened up on the tower, you can simply slide the bar through the tower and set it on a flat surface. Make sure this surface is flat. All right, you're going to repeat that with your second tower on the opposite end of the bar, making sure to slide the bar through from the inside of the tower, leaving the cam lever towards the outside. Your second step in installing the Q Tower is to measure the proper distance based on the vehicle requirements. So when you bought your Q Tower system, you bought with it a Q clip that will come in a box that looks just like this. Inside is a set of directions that's going to list your vehicle on it somewhere, as well as the model year, and then 4 measurements, and those are called the M measurements: M1, M2, M3, and M4. The first measurement we're going to be concerned with is M1. M1 is the distance between the towers, the leading edge on the inside. So here to here is the measurement for M1. This is for the front bar. All right, I've got my M1 measurement figured out. I've got 42 inches. I'm going to take my handy little Taylor's tape that comes in the box of hardware, line it up with the leading edge of the tower on this side, on the inside, the leading edge here, get it to 42 inches, set it in place, pull the tape off, go back and find your Allen key, Find your Allen screw behind the wing here again and simply tighten it until it's hand tight and you can't tighten it anymore. Once you've done that on both sides, the towers are now secured to the bar. So now that you have your second tower secured and the flange clicked back into place, we're ready for the next step. The next step is going to be to install the Q clip that came in the box. All right, when installing the Q clip, it's easiest just to roll the bar onto its side, just like so. Come around to the bottom side of the tower here. Grab your Q clip. There is a front and a back side to the Q clip. The number of the Q clip is printed on the front side, and the front side would be facing out from the vehicle. To install this, we need a lock core housing, and what's called a Z-clip. These are in your hardware bag as well. First thing you're going to want to do is find the brass cam cover here, locate the two slotted flanges here. Then the Q clip is going to position with the numbered side facing outwards. So just find the number, make sure that faces outwards. It's the only way that the clip will fit in there. Slide the two top corners into those little flanges. Sometimes it takes a little wiggling and a little stuffing to get it in there just right. Take your housing. There's a small nub on the housing that'll line up with a small recess in the cam here. Just align everything. And to slide it through, you might have to jimmy the clip around a little bit to get it to slide through. All right, with the lock core housing installed, your last step is to install the Z-clip, which is going to hold the housing in place. Simply take the small little flange here, and from the top facing outwards, just slide it down. You'll see two small recesses on either side of the lock core housing that'll slide right into. Once it's in place, everything's secure. Last step before moving to the vehicle and starting to install the rack on the vehicle is going to be to install the pad, which is going to go on the bottom of the tower and protect the roof of your vehicle from any scratching due to the tower being set up there. And very lastly is the orientation sticker that comes with the towers to tell you that this bar is going to install in the front door of your car from here until the end of time. All right, one last thing with the Q Tower is all Q Towers can be locked using the optional lock cores. This is what a lock core looks like. It's just a small little core here. It's going to insert into the tower right here where this black little button is. And you can see that black button is wrapped in silver. You'll simply pop that little black piece out with a screwdriver or a key or something and insert the key, the lock core.